last video for the day. I'm going to be trying out some new products that I haven't tried before. And I have this Pro Marine Supply tabletop epoxy. This is marine grade epoxy. Now, it does not have much in the way of directions on it. But what I can tell you is that it comes where you mix equal parts like you would any resin. When I was stirring it, I actually had to have a mask on because the scent of this is very strong. So when I'm stirring it, I'm keeping it well away from my face. And it seems to go clear almost instantly. And as with most resins, the two most important things are equal amounts of resin and stirring really, really well. And once you think you've stirred enough, stir it a little more. Now, I'm going to put this to one side so I don't have to smell it. Now, the other product I'm going to use, which I'm excited to try to use, I actually tried to use one of these upstairs with acrylics and it does not mix. It's called Just Resin. Okay, so the colors that I chose on this was Wisteria, which is really pretty. This one here is really great. It's a gorgeous fuchsia, just resin. That's what it kind of looks like. And they also have some wonderful glitters. So to the Wisteria, I added some Duchess Purple glitter. I have some Black Diamond White in here, along with a little bit of, what's this called? 12 Angels Crafts. This is opal powder. So that'll give that a little bit of extra shine. And this is one of my, I can't think of that. Oh, here. Resin Art. One of my Resin Art pigments that I used some Just Resin glitter in. And this is Ocean Blue Glitter. Now, the other thing which I have not used before, oops. Get this right back up here. It's FW Pearlescence by Daler and Rowney, and this is a liquid acrylic. So I put a little bit of this into a cup too, and then I have some Resin Art Dragon's Gold, along with a little Just Resin gold mica powder and gold glitter. So Just Resin also has glitters. You can see what it looks like. And it's just Midas Touch Gold. So I haven't worked with most of these pigments before. The only thing I've worked with before is the Black Diamond and the Resin Art. But the rest of these are going to be something new that I have not worked with before. So what we're going to do is come up here and I have this is just a thin MDF panel board. I try not to use some of my better quality boards when I'm working with resins and pigments that I'm not familiar with. And I'll probably put a little bit more in here. And if there's anything left over in here, which there should be, I'll probably get a couple of molds out and stick the rest of that into molds. I'm really, excuse me, excited about this fuchsia color because I actually years and years and years ago used to get a lip gloss by Chanel that was pretty much that same color. And so I'm excited to be able to find this color. No, it's not a lip gloss, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be nice. Now, the Just Resin, except for the glitter, they come in sort of a paste. So it actually, this is the first one that I've mixed. It mixed very well with the resin. It was very easy to mix. It doesn't take nearly as much effort to mix it as the mica powders. And so that's how that looks. I'm going to put this to one side. Now this is the Just Resin Wisteria, and I put some of the purple glitter in here. And I can already tell you it does not look like the glitter is going to come out through this. So I might add a little bit of that glitter on top. But again, the actual paste, the pigment paste, easily just mixes very nicely. Much better than some of the mica powders that I've been using. Now, this one is my liquid acrylics. So we'll see how this goes. I have not used these before, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. I don't know if I have enough pigment in there or not, but we'll find out in a minute. Worst comes to worst, I can always adjust it up or down. Well, that comes in nice too. It's a softer pigment. I would probably suggest using a little bit more pigment on this. Even though it's a soft color, I don't have all the resin in there that I want. So I don't want to put so much resin in that it kind of bleeds out the pink. There we go. So, and again, this mix is super sweet, super easy. So it comes out to be a really pretty color, nice, pretty pink. And again, I'm trying to keep the resin as far away from me as I can because I cannot wear my mask and talk to you guys. And the smell, it has almost like an ammonia smell. So it's got a pretty pungent smell. So I'm hanging back as far as I can from this. And now this is one of my mica powders. And I know I'm going to have to stir this extra well because mica powders, if you don't stir them thoroughly enough, you'll get little pieces of the pigment in there, little pieces of the mica powder. So get this all worked in here good. All right, now this is going to be my mica powder with the Just Resin Gold glitter in here. I think this glitter will be fine. We'll see. And again, this is a mica powder with the Just Resin glitter. So, as with all mica powders, you have to stir the ever-loving daylights out of them. And I think I'm going to put just a touch more in here. And then just leave a little bit of my blue. A little bit for the blue, I should say. Because this is a pretty intense gold color right now. So this is Dragon Gold. And now this is one of my resin art pigments, and I can't remember which one, but I put some of the Just Resin glitter in here, the ocean blue glitter. So I'm hoping to get good results out of this. And like I said, whatever I don't use, I'm going to grab a couple of molds and throw some of this in molds. I deliberately made a little bit extra so I can do a couple small molds and play with it and see how it works in molds, not just on pictures. So that'll be the second half of this experiment and see what we get out of all of this mess. It does, on the marine resin, suggest you use a weight scale. I do not have one down here, and I'm not sure exactly how much the weight scale I have upstairs will hold or will do. So we're going to get this mixed up and we'll be ready to start playing. And when you're doing this, you definitely want to make sure you get your stir down to the bottom of this, and make sure you get all those little pieces of mica powder on the bottom stirred up and incorporated. And I think the glitter is going to work really nice in here. It's already got quite a shimmer to it. It's got a nice shine. So, and that's how this one came out. And you won't be able to see the shine as much until maybe later. But I think I'm going to come in here first, since I've got a dark purple background here that it's an acrylic that I painted on a couple weeks ago. I'm going to come in here and start with my purple. I'm going to go here. I think we'll go up here somewhere. And maybe save the rest of this for something else. I'm just going to use my little stir stick here to kind of pull some of this color out towards the edges. And see what we get out of this. And same thing here, I'm going to work on pulling some of my resin all the way over to the corner. I know once I start using my heat gun, that'll drag it out even more and mill it a lot more. But for now, this kind of gets everything started, gets the process started. And so we're going to put this one to one side, and I think I'm going to come in here with the fuchsia. Like I said, really like this color. So we're going to come down here and put a little fuchsia down here. I think this fuchsia is going to be really pretty against the dark purple. And save a little bit of this. See if there's really much. There's not a whole lot of this left, so I'll probably just stick this in here with the rest. And I deliberately stirred up the last little bit at the bottom because I want to run a deeper bead of the color through. And I might still use this and go a little bit deeper still, just to try to get an extra color, or an extra depth, I should say, of color. And just bring this all down here. And I think we'll bring this stirred really well. Bring my pink up here a little bit. I do notice that, unlike I previously thought, you do have to mix these a little bit better. Not a whole lot better, but it's pretty consistent on that color. And I think I'm going to do the entire middle. This is a really, really awesome gold. I think I'm going to do the entire middle in gold. And then just put some blue and white on the outside edges. And if I don't have anything left over, that's fine. And then maybe I'll run a little bit of beading at gold up here. And maybe bring a little bit of gold through there. And then same thing here, bring a little bit of gold through the color. And then back through the fuchsia. Maybe a little bit more right along the fuchsia. Alright. See if I need any more of that later. And we're going to come up here to the top. Oh, this is going to be pretty. You know what? We can put a little bit of blue right in the gold. And maybe a little bit of blue right here in the pink. And maybe just a touch over here in this pink. See what we come out with here. Who knows? Since I'm only farting around and experimenting with things, I'm not expecting top of the line results. I'm just playing with resin and seeing where it goes, and we'll see. Hopefully this opal powder will come out really nice here in this. I've used it in some of my druzy molds before, and I happen to like it very much. I usually add a little pigment to it, this time white. Let's see. And you know what? As long as we're being crazy here, maybe I'll just drizzle a little bit of the white through this beautiful fuchsia. And maybe I'll drizzle just a touch of white down here. And there's not much white left, so that's okay. Bring a little bit of the white over here, and just kind of take my little stick here and kind of work it all together. Once I get my heat gun on this, I have no problems. This will all work out really well. So just bring it over to the sides a little bit here and there. Maybe bring a little bit of this white down this side. Bring a little bit down here maybe. And maybe a little bit over here. There we go. So, now what do I want to do? I still have pink left over, but I think I might have enough resin here for doing the job that I want. So I'm going to put all this stuff out of the way so that my heat gun does not start blowing over my little cups of resin. Alright, I still have a couple of colors left over, and even maybe just a touch of gold here and there. Very small touch of the fuchsia, and the white's pretty much gone. So let's get everything off of here now. And this is going to be a pain in the butt. But that's all right. That's okay. I can deal with pains in the butt. So first thing I'm going to do is come in here and torch my bubbles out of here. Ah, stunning. So this is just going to be kind of a striped mess, and see what we get out of this. Let's see. I'm going to hear this go. Look, I'm hitting this up. For some reason this is not working very well. This usually has a much stronger flow. There we go, maybe. this color up into the blue. Working this gold out in there. I think I might have a little too much gold, but that's okay. A little blend never hurt anybody. And I like the way that the gold is actually incorporating itself into the other colors and spreading out. So I think this might turn out a little bit better than I thought it would. I'm really liking how the gold is kind of just reaching out into things. This is really turning out cool. Oh, I think if this dries like this will be a spectacular piece. I'm going to see if I can take my gloves off and bring you in for a close-up. But kind of really the Just Resin has some amazing colors, and you do see little bits of the glitter in here, which I might come in here and just put maybe little bits of glitter here and there. Kind of just tease it into everywhere. Yeah, just a touch. I got one part right there. I got a little too much resin. Maybe I'll blow that out just a touch. See if we can get that resin, that glitter moved around a little bit. I don't want to play too much with that gold lacing. So. Ooh, nice. Run my finger along here and kind of clean up my edges. We'll see how this particular resin dries and so forth, but I'm pretty pleased with some of the results. I still see a few clumps of that glitter that I'd like to get rid of a little bit. Maybe pull some of that blue back into there. Pull some of the blue in from over here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Every time I say I'm done, I keep playing with it. But this is gorgeous. I really wish you could see it through my eyes, because when you turn the camera a certain way, sorry, I'm trying to get the light to kind of just pick up the gold. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Look at that. That's awesome. And it looks like little gold veins just running through all the different colors. You can see how it comes all the way up into the pink, and it mixed really well with the pinks, the purples, everything. It came out stellar. And so you can see little bits, I think, of the glitter here. But this is the section right here that I am utterly obsessed with. I love that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a very good afternoon. Try something new. I will be posting later how this turned out. And like I said, I tried a completely different type of epoxy this time. Sorry, my hat's on backwards or sideways. And I tried out some Just Resin pigment paste. And it seems to be doing really well. And I also used a little bit of resin art in here and some black diamond. But, oh yes, and the one acrylic liquid that I have. But I'm really pleased with it. Hope you enjoy it too. That's a good angle to see all that gold flash. And it's just shiny and glittery. There we go. That's a better angle. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, hon. Bye.